We've been saying this for days now, but it seems like April just keeps getting worse.
Yeah, the latest violent crime to add to this spring crime surge in Baltimore. How about a 61-year-old man shot while taking packages into his West Forest Park home?
WMAR 2 News' Brian Kubler joins us now with more on this story.
Kelly, 61-year-old Ganesh Budram is a church-going man, his wife too. They're an older couple married just 3 years ago, just beginning their lives together in what they thought was an insulated part of Baltimore. The 4200 block of Fairfax is literally just a bend in a northwest Baltimore road. It's quiet and made up of mostly older neighbors and established homes. You really have to know where it is to get here, which makes what happened to Ganesh Budram after church last night all that more hard to believe.
He went back to go into the trunk to get the rest of the things, and we heard 2 shots. And I looked out the window, and he was laying on the ground.
The couple had just returned from their Pigtown church after 9 o'clock. Ganesh was unloading the car, which today is still parked in the same spot as it was last night. It was here where he was shot in the abdomen, police say. He's suffering from some paralysis in the legs, but his wife hopes it's just temporary. Ganesh cannot speak yet, so she doesn't know what he saw last night before he was shot. Police, too, are at a loss for a motive this early in the investigation.
Detectives are literally on the street right now trying to figure out what happened. At this point, we're not quite sure. We're not sure if it was a mistaken identity or if it was attempted robbery, and that's what we need to find out.
Police hope someone saw something that could help explain the seemingly random violence that struck down a 61-year-old man in front of his own home after church. But right now, it's a struggle for his wife who never thought Baltimore's violent spring would show up on her doorstep.
That part really gets me, that could happen right at your own front door. You know, minding your own business, getting your own packages out of your car. It's very hard to deal with.
And Miss Sally says her husband will survive his injuries, but obviously has a ways to go in recovery. There is a sign outside the couple's Pigtown church where Miss Sally is a pastor. They are scheduled to have a prayer service tomorrow afternoon.